Hi, I'm here today with Pauline Coulter, who is the trainer for one of our most interesting courses at the moment. It's how to create a must-attend event. So Pauline, I'm really interested to find out a bit more about the course. What exactly is a must-attend event?
Thanks, Claire. Well, this is a great course. It's been thoroughly interesting to actually work on. The term must attend is quite an overused marketing term, terrific marketing term, but not all events are created equally. Not all events are must attend. So what we are going to be doing is looking at some examples, the best in class. What have they created in terms of not just killer content, but in terms of a memorable experience, really meaningful connections, and the things that are going to want to make the sponsors and the attendees actually attend. So I'm sorry. So these are industry defining events. So it could be that this is a flagship event within a portfolio, and these are some of the things that we'll be exploring together.
I mean, I totally agree with what you're saying. But I know that you've been spending quite a lot of time on the course now, adding and enhancing it. Why now particularly?
Yeah, good question. Well, I have been reworking some of the content. I think that post-pandemic, our industry did this amazing digital pivot, to use the overused term, and there was so much content out there, and arguably our markets were saturated with really terrific content. That's not to say we stop with the great content. Of course, that has to be the absolute bedrock of what we do. But in order for people to come back to in-person events, we have to be creating these memorable experiences. We have to be giving them the connections. And I think that across all industries, nobody seems any less busy. Everybody seems super, super busy. So it may be that people, our delegates, are going to choose the events that they need to be at, that they need to be seen at, and they really want to choose. Not just that, but our partners, our sponsor partners, they have been very used to now having marketing qualified leads. They've been used to seeing something more. And so they're looking for more value, and this event is going to show how we can create more value.
So you mentioned that sponsors, you mentioned delegates. Who is the course for them?
So this course would actually benefit anybody who is keen to think more commercially and to think about how we can create value in our products. So senior producers, portfolio managers or portfolio directors, sponsorship sales, marketing, really anybody who is responsible for the strategic direction of events.
It really cuts across all the different departments, doesn't it? If somebody attended, what do you think the big takeaways would be?
Sure. Well, one of the things that we do, and this is the case with all of the Media House courses, is that we make sure that we apply what we're learning to examples. So in this particular course, there's a whole bunch of exercises, and that adds a little bit of a fun element. But we're also going to be working through some real case studies as well. So when we do this in-house, we have case studies that are very much decided in advance. If we're doing this with a group of mixed individuals, then we will have a range of different exercises that we're going to do. And, you know, that's one of the other things about the Media House courses, that we adapt according to the people who are going to be attending on the course. We do a pre-course questionnaire, we find out what your needs are, and then we adapt accordingly. So in terms of the takeaways, hopefully you would have some templates that you could work through. You will also we'll be looking at things like market maps, an introduction to that. We'll be looking at some of the maths and how to drive profitability, and touching on building out the brand through communities beyond the conference. And that is a very key part as well of creating an industry defining event.
Pauline, that sounds really fantastic and packed full of value. Thanks so much. If anybody's interested, do visit our website or get in touch and we can tell you more. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Claire.
Bye.